magazine!
Let's go now!
Douse the flames! Get in there, you mongrel!
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 Esquimos.
Keep talking.
Will you? Oh.
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
I'm on to you, Snakesby! Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start. It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
Well, looks like we're back at it again, folks. In record time, if I do say so myself. What's up, everybody? Crazycowboy652 here, aka Will Zero Chill, for indeed my name is Will, and as always, I have Zero Chill. Welcome to Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That's right. We jump straight from the adventures of Ezio Auditore da Firenze, wrapping up his story in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Wonderful silent stream. I bet you were all worried that this was gonna be the end, but fear not, it was not. Nope, this story's only just getting started. Because we gotta dive into more adventures. Now, it's been a while, so my navigation skills are... Yeah. Ooh. Now, my navigation skills are a little bit rusty, but here we are, playing in the boots of one Edward Kenway. Now, to all you Assassin's Creed, Edward Kenway is actually the father of Haytham Kenway and Connor, and grandfather to... Okay, that was weird. To Connor Kenway. Connor, of course, was the main character of Assassin's Creed 3, but... frankly, I found the plot of Assassin's Creed 3 to be very, very weak and not very well founded, so we're just going to skip that for now. Doesn't matter. In my mind, Assassin's Creed 3 never existed. No, seriously, it didn't. And you wouldn't want it to exist either, considering how very, very terrible it is. Just really awful plot. Very weak. Which is sad, considering it came off the coattails of one of the best series of games, Brotherhood, 2, and Revelations. Like, those are like the best games of Ezio's story, and you treat us to that trash fest that was Assassin's Creed 3. But they redeemed themselves with Black Flag, so it's all gravy. Now, we are currently trying to find where that pesky little assassin lad ran off to, while also looking for treasure. We are currently only equipped with swords, but thanks to my... Whoa. It's a boar. It's bone, wild pig hide, huh? My eagle senses are telling me to go this way.
We could work together on this.
Aye, face it, Ed. Ah, face it, Kenway. Oh, face it, Kenway. That rotten Duncan Walpole doesn't want to work with you. After all, he did just try to pull a pistol on you. And he stabbed your captain, and he did a bunch of other unscrutable things that are just not befitting a proper pirate. But then again, you're not really a proper pirate yourself. No ship, not really much money. 2 swords, no pistols, no armor, no nothing really. What is to... Ooh, can we do the... Yes, we can! Ha 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 ha! And yes, I should say that because of the fact that we are now in... pre-colonial times, and England does seem to be the primary power, I will be speaking with an English accent, and I hope you all enjoy it.
Keep your distance!
Oh. Oh, that is going to cost you dearly, friend. You shouldn't have shot at me like that. Now I've got to kill you. Just like that, instantly beaten. poor swordsman skills, to be sure. Not very fitting for an assassin. Let's rifle through his goods, see what he's got. Strange phylactery with a little bit of blood. A letter.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Ah, right, he threw away the assassin's blade.
Let's collect your reward.
He has really no idea what he's getting himself into, which is, well, that's just risky. He has no idea what he's really getting himself into, does he? But that's... Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
That schooner'll do me just fine.
Well, now that we've got the bird's eye, let's find out what's going on, see? Alright. Captain Kenway. Brave man. A man of mystery, if there ever was one. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't take advantage of the opening bout to gather as much reals as I can. Spanish gold was quite the valuable commodity at the time, along with sugar, rum, spices, particularly those that were secured by the East India Trading Company.
The Commodore's gone ahead to Kingston. We're to commandeer this lover's ship and follow.
Sorry, Kingston? No, our destination is Havana. I'm just a merchant.
Quiet, you bleeding pirate. You'll hang for the mess you made out there.
Sir, I had nothing to do with this attack. My crew and I have been anchored to water and resupply.
Hold it! Stop them! Give me one reason I shouldn't bend your skull.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like! I'll pay you! Anything you like!
Maybe they'll think I'm just a jaguar.
Oh God! Oh God!
Sorry mate, I know you're screaming and in pain and all that good stuff, but I'm currently looking for goods and supplies of any variety, really.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like!
Can I just, like, start slicing them up? Can I do that?
Stop!
I'll pay you! Anything you like!
Ooh, I can loot them while in the tall grass. I forgot I could do that. Hello, boys. Let's dance.
Attack from all sides now!
Now I'm sure you lot have very valuable goods on you, so I think I'm just going to abscond them from your person. Well, no, that's not very piratey.
My vessel, yes.
I must say, though, for someone who basically is a pirate, he's surprisingly educated enough that he doesn't sound, well, cockney like most people would. I mean, most people who were pirates and even privateers were not all that well educated.
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Oh, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
You put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it?
I won't take
Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen. Aye, that's the way.
Ah,
Oh, this is difficult.
treasure map. Fascinating. I would go after it, but I don't think I will. Not this time, anyway.
Should have taken the coat off.
Of course, I do find it rather interesting that, once again, it is the... what's the word I'm looking for? It's remarkable that earlier it was the Spaniards who were leading the Templars, and now here they are, leading the Templars once again. But this time
Welcome
around...
aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine. There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
Oh,
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
We've really opened it up now, haven't we? Ha ha!
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Those sailors were quite animated by the idea of pirates roaming these waters. Is it a real danger, do you suppose?
A possibility. But most pirates stalk the windward passage between Cuba and Hispaniola.
Oh, I see. Yes, that is a bustling strait. But I shouldn't worry about being waylaid by pirates, truth be told. My ship is small, and I have nothing of immense value. Sugarcane and its yields, molasses, rum, that sort of thing.
There's not a pirate living who'd turn his back on a keg of rum.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose that's true. You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
He thinks he's seen strange. Boy. Can't wait to prove him
Fantastic
wrong.
work. Very promising.
Ah. Right.
All right. Easy now. There you go. Welcome back. Well, your numbers look good. Now let's make sure we can break your brain, all right? I need you to move your head and look at these lights just here. Look up. That's it. Down. So far, so good. Let's get you up.
No.
So, welcome to the Sample 17 project. Before you get started, you're gonna need this. There you go. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, bonjour. C'est bon? It works? All right, let's take a walk. Your file says you've done some memory research before, but not to this extent, which is surprising. You're very good. The data streams are very stable.
Oh no!
Impressive, right? This building is barely 6 months old, but Abstergo Entertainment has been a studio for a few years, since 2010.
Huh.
Mother was Asian.
Sounds confusing.
Maybe you saw Liberation? That was our first title powered by Animus Tech. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Soon, we'll be unveiling commercial Animus servers for the whole world to enjoy. They'll offer passive
Can we say
experiences,
hello,
of course.
VR
Edited versions of
integration?
real history, but only the exciting parts. And we think we found the perfect subject for our first full-length virtual feature, Caribbean Pirates. So that's your gig. It'll just take a minute, okay?
Well, thank you, Nancy. Bonne journée.
C'est bon, c'était prêt.
Magnifique. Merci.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait a second.
This is for you. The primary tool of our trade, your communicator. Power it
Can
up
I
and
get
give
a
it a look.
wrist-mounted
It's pretty slick.
communicator, you know, like the Power Rangers have?
Around here.
That's not true. Blah, blah, blah. Leviticus a dick. DNA memories, blah, blah, blah. Building.
That's because your communicator is your key to getting around. See that flashing wireless signal? It means you're hooked up to the elevator. I'll let you do the honors. We're headed up to the Sample 17 studio, 2nd floor.
Okay, good. That means I can get back to work, right? I'm an employee of Abstergo. Well, then let me do my work.
You ready? Let's go.
Well.
Ah, there's the boss, Olivier Garneau, our CCO. I'll introduce you. Bonjour.
Salut, Mélanie. Ça va bien?
Well, thanks. Have you met our new hire? Just started today.
I haven't. Bonjour. What project?
Sample 17, the Kenway line.
Haytham, Connor...
Edward, the pirate.
Ah, yar, matey. Very exciting. Welcome aboard.
This guy creeps
Mélanie,
me
can we
out.
talk in your office for a minute?
Just let me get this one settled and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
C'est bon. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So,
That,
this is the Sample 17 floor. We're diving into the memories of one very generous donor, Desmond Miles.
Yeah.
We're pulling all the best stuff from his DNA. And hopefully one day, we can forge some fantastic experiences from what we find in there.
So, can you...
This pair of legs is John, one of the wizards in IT. He's just fixing something for you.
Not fixing, calibrating.
Calibrating, right. So here we are, your very own Animus workstation. This is all yours, so sit back, relax, and find us some good footage. If you need any hints or tips, the Animus is loaded with tutorial programs, so you'll have no problems. and I'll check in on you later. Happy pirating.
Huh.
Welcome to Animus Omega, Abstergo Entertainment's proprietary ancestral memory research tool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how to operate your Animus console, please contact your project supervisor, Melanie LeMay. You have been registered as part of the Sample 17 project. Your primary research target is Edward James Kenway, born March 10, 1693, Swansea, Wales. Calibrations complete. All signs normal. All systems optimal. Extra neurotransmitters activated.
Sounds fascinating.
Lively Havana. I've been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
See someone you know?
No, just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Yeah. Mad to think Spain and England were at war 2 years ago, isn't it? Here I am, bartering with Spaniards like they were my cousins. Nothing wrong, Duncan?
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers. So where's the best squad in town? I'm dying for a quick kip. Or a siesta, should I say.
I'm just headed to a public house now to meet some merchants. I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
I hope you'll tarry a bit while I conduct my meeting. It'd be a great relief to have a man of your stature nearby in case of a misunderstanding.
I can hang about. I might have a drink.
Splendid. Drink.
But they don't take kindly to pirates here, do they? Wonder how many stolen reals bought these men this purge.
Quiero una coquilla.
What's it then?
Hola, ladies.
You don't know these women, do you?
No. They charge money for that kind of privilege. A few dozen reals for every hour of knowing. Keen to meet them?
No. Goodness, no. I'm a married man.
A married man of their forte, mate.
Aha! Here's a purveyor of personal defenses. I should acquire a blade for myself, Duncan, just as you have.
This rusty razor's nothing to admire.
Even so, I appear a mere kitten walking so close upon you. Perhaps a small dagger would suit me. Let's see what he's selling.
Maybe I'll buy a sword too. We'll both jump rank.
Oh, we'll be quite the pair, you and I. Twin devils.
Lend us a few reals, then. I did save your skin.
Of course.
Cheers.
I don't want to buy those. It won't let me equip the ones I want.
That's a better fit for me. How do you fare?
Like, seriously. I like, seriously, just let me...
It'll do in a pinch. Oh, puffer duff. I have led us astray, Duncan.
Oh, no matter. I'll get it.
Wait a minute. Art. Probably not a good idea. I probably need that. I will buy smoke bombs.
What are we looking for?
A tavern. A sort of courtyard interior.
I love how as the games progress, more and more things become... Now, far be it from me to ever, a fine upstanding citizen, commit acts of piracy, but, mine now. A voyage manuscript.
My goodness, you're an agile chap.
Every finger's a fishhook. That's how you tell a true sailor.
Yes. A fine way to put it.
All the while, this is also the secret moveset of an assassin. Or, well... my favorite part of... well, just Assassin's Creed, just this moment where you get a beautiful sweeping shot of the area. It's just always so cool to watch.
I think I see the place. We're not far. Hang tight.
Oh, he's got me blind. Go, what do I do? I can't breathe. I think my heart's
Stop or I'll break your knees when I catch you. I'm close at heels, shitbird.
Shitbird. Oi, come back here. You think I'm just gonna let you get away? You've got another thing coming, mate.
Here I come. Don't make me chase you into the harbor.
I'll chase you into the water if I think I'm... No, come on, just... Oh, man. Nearly got him. Oh, bugger all.
You robbed the wrong man, mate. A fellow with dangerous friends.
Now I'm sure they have a few rails to compensate me for their stupidity.
Duncan! By Jove, you're alive!
Of course I am. That filch was no fuss.
Oh, yes. Ah, we've arrived.
Take your time, I'll be just here.
Fancy meeting no Welshman deep in Dago country. I'm English myself. Biding my time till the next war calls me to service.
Lucky King George, having a piss pot like you flying his flag.
Oi! Skulk! I've seen your face before. You's mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your fucking gob or I'll fill it with shots, you hear me?
Edward, is it?
have a fight.
You want a dust up? I'll give you one. Come on, lads. I've seen bigger arms on a bird.
Leave him no room! One more. Come on!
You're not leaving me!
I'll catch you up!
Perro inglés!
We're on the run, mates. I tackled the pickpocket, and I used smoke bombs to escape combat. That was a lot of fun. I love how fluid things get as the games progress. It makes me excited for Odyssey and Origins. Strike that. Reverse it. Ooh, money.
¡Tengo a tiro!
¡No te... paradlo como sea!
¡Es mío! ¡No escapará!
And I just heal naturally. Though a bigger health bar probably would benefit me in the long run. Bye-bye. Who's this guy? Oh, he's a weapons
Al final siempre se le sube la cerveza a la cabeza.
Well, I've already got the Blades of Toledo, which are, I think, like, strongest bonus weapon in the game. Earned a fair bit of coin. Just so I don't lose it all when I... Ooh, chances are I might. In typical Assassin's Creed fashion, there will always come an obligatory moment where you have to lose all of your money, or ammo, or your armor. I don't have any armor right now of extreme value, so I'm not worried about it too much. I'm dropping down, don't worry. See? And I just wanted this. Gotta do this, don't we? Alright, come on. There. And you're dead. That's why you don't bring a knife to a sword fight. Or a sword to a gunfight.
Soy una pequeña doncella. Una perdida.
Alguien debería desarmarse cuando haces.
Conk!
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar for their new dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! Alright, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
You don't mind me tagging along, do you?
Not if you keep quiet and stay out of sight. Bonnie!
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
Quiet!
I fear they're onto us.
Hang back.
Perhaps we should split up to confuse them.
It's the best idea you've had today.
Buenos dias, senores. You're late.
Yes, sir. See, we are very sorry. Our captain delayed us.
Me ofrezco para reuniones, botaduras de barcos, bodas y funerales.
This would be Captain Mendoza?
Yes, sir. He is very excited to meet you. Only he must be present for a hanging, senor.
Hanging? Oh, I love a good hanging.
Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go, if you like.
Let them have it.
I'd love to. Especially if Captain gave me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Excellent.
Eso sería alterar el orden público.
Prepare, senor. The hanging will be started soon.
Let's not dilly-dally.
Yes, sir. We go.
poco rentables como el mío.
Where are they going?
Almost there.
Soy mucho más limpia que esas rameras inglesas. Suena muy... ¿no?
This way. This way.
¿Estará mal de la cabeza?
¡Vamos allá!
How long will this hanging take, man? I don't mean to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want reales, mind. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar. Crates we took off a fat Englishman last night.
Englishman?
Por el delito de motín contra
Sí.
tu capitán.
Sugar
el
from
tribunal
Barbados.
te sentencia
Very
a
fine.
morir
We
en
hold
la
it in the
horca.
Castillo after the man started the fight last night. He ran, left his sugar behind. Very fine.
Well, that's a start. Will I accompany him to the Castillo?
No, sir. Captain Mendoza will have it sent to you, I believe. You will see.
Good Lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza?
No, sir. He is el tiburón. El tiburón, Governor Torres' man.
Haberle roto un brazo. Pero aún merodea nuestro local.
Castillo San Salvador de la Punta? That sounds a little...
¿Sabes cuándo llegará nuestra paga?
Muy bien, corazón. Si me lo pides así.
¡Alto! ¡Quieto! ¡No te muevas!
I think I may have taken things a little bit too far.
Lo tengo justo en la mira. No lo perdáis ahora.
Don't know if there's any climbing. Oh, there is. And again, really going for stealth is probably the smart play when it comes to. Bye bye. Mind if I break in? Swim away, swim away, swim away so I can survive. Oh, I'm all wet and soaked and oh, fuck.
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
That man! He's a pirate! He's a pirate! Oh. Ken...
Just made me think of, honestly, just somehow that Camila Cabello song just popped up into my head. Havana, ooh na na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh na na.
Ah, Kenway, isn't it? I've heard of you.
¿Qué puedo ofrecer?
Drink the fresh spirit. Oh boy. probably hit up that next viewpoint. Synchronize with it. This is Havana. There are a lot, apparently. Looks like the governor's house. I'm currently not welcome there yet. Mr. Waffle, I assume? Mr. Waffle.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor.
Oh, wow, thank you.
¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses e ingleses.
Mándeme un hombre rudo. Le suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Ese señor Tamar. Sé indulgente con él.
Yes, be easy on me. I've been at sea for months.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are...
I thought as much.
Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my two best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 pistols. They were a boom in battle, but hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
Quiet. A good kick, yes.
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
You may like to meet Julian. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique.
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Oh, this is gonna kill my time.
Rotten luck, eh? Alright. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time. Rotten luck, eh? All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Well, that was stupid of me. Come on. Reload the guns completely. Reload the guns. Reload the guns.
Bad luck. Try again.
I can do it. I know I can. Believe with me, my friends and fans. Believe.
Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Come on, come on. Oh, come on! Damn it! Ugh.
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time. An off day, Duncan. All right. Here's a simple challenge.
I know I can get it.
Every target before this hourglass.
In the right angle.
Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
And have the gun ready. That way. Give a few seconds of trigger time. Oh, come on, man! Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Stupid alarm threw me off! Gotta be kidding me!
Your wrist blades.
Ah!
I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh.
Most irritating thing in the world.
Have your choice. Where did you find all these? I did not find them. I took them. These are souvenirs.
Well, so much for that.
2 blades, as is the custom, eh?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your technique?
Well,
You must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. It would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
Yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see, situation is well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think?
Yeah.
God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. not blind me. That's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality.
Somebody told me that the Frenchman is a tad bit jealous. Why would he be jealous?
Magnifique.
Huh.
Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike!
I'm sensing all manner of...
Fascinating.
I'm detecting all manner of condescending remarks with at least the Frenchman. I do not think well of assassins. Even more liars. Now we know you ain't an assassin. I mean, we know Edward's no assassin. Gulping. Unfortunately, though, it seems that very soon, though, I must end the stream and prepare my nightly ritual for getting ready for my last... No, it's not my last night shift of the week. Before I go into another night shift.
Liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados, anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
In the meantime... Oh, come on. Let me have the... I think I'll call the stream here after the completion of this mission. But fear not. Tomorrow, of course, I will continue the adventures.
Has arrived.
See.
And I will continue the adventures, and they will continue.
We were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir. I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss.
That big armored guy is kind of scary. The other guys, though, could totally take him and kill him in a fight. I'm fairly certain I will, too.
Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislatures of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look up on these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
Well, I couldn't complete Roger's shooting challenge, but hey, I'll get to it eventually. I've only got one direction to go.
Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
No! No! Don't kick me out the...
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
First of all, I want that synchronization point.
¿Esto qué significa? ¡Basta! Esto no es ninguna broma. Hablo en serio. Por aquí.
Well, this is as good a place as any. I'll end it quite literally on a high note, that high note being this building here. Thank you so much for joining me for both my adventures as Ezio and for the continuing adventures of Edward Kenway. Thank you so much for joining me, one and all. If you've enjoyed today's content, yeah, that's the word. If you've enjoyed today's content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if there are any other games you'd like to see me play, and I will try to either go about or even confirming that I have the games at all. Also, just to give you all a heads up, I will be also doing streams of Assassin's Creed Origins, Odyssey, Anthem. Please also be sure to check out my most recently completed stream of the entire gameplay of Spider-Man from start to finish. I hope you will all very much enjoy that. I very much have enjoyed the game, and if you don't want the story of the game to be spoiled, then hey, get the game for yourself. I guarantee you will like it. If you're a fan of Marvel or just a fan of like superhero video games in general, then you will definitely like it. It is worth the money. It is worth the time. It is a good bit of, and of course, also. My two big games that are coming up that I'm going to be streaming are going to be Anthem, like I said, and Kingdom Hearts 3. 2 big games I've been highly anticipating for quite some time now. I can't wait for them to become available. So, without further ado, this has been Crazycowboy652, aka Will Zero Chill. For indeed I am Will, and indeed I have so very little chill. Thank you for joining me this evening. Y'all have a wonderful night. Take care.